Entry 6. The Force. The clouds were dark and gray as the night skies revealed the immaculate, shiny stars. It was as if the trees glimmering in the night lights released a plethora of brilliantly abundant mixtures of green among various shades of darkness. Through the air was the sound of night creatures, drafty breezes, and a multitude of forestry sounds, which one should expect of such forest as this. The night fiends stayed hidden, afraid of some unknown evil that was present. There was a foul stench of sulphur or rotten eggs. The smell of rotten flesh also filled the air with a touch of metallic and burnt splashes of scent. The air was thick and somewhat cold, while all the sounds were distinctly unique. We were slunk amongst the green leaves, which we hid inside, observing the fear or force engagement avatar robots, infantry, as they were training. It was a ghastly experience we shall never forget. My unit was investigating rumors of a new weapon deep in the forest. We saw a cabin and heard rumors of a new type of soldier. The dead was dug up and preserved to create fear infantry. Forced engagement avatar robots were a twisted, gnarly combination of preserved corpse parts, computer AI or artificial intelligence, components, and weapons. Engineers created these creatures and attached horrifying weapons to them. The socializer is a command unit. It is like a tank. The tank would be equivalent to a reimagined mechanical warriors or exosuits. Only these are real. 3 of their special forces officers inhabit these. 1 officer oversees the task to be done. Another contains the plans and creates the order scripts, and the third one repairs units with a special technology while maintaining order or inspection. Each socializer can switch tasks at any point. The infantry units themselves are simple robotic husks. The scariest thing was that they can convert other living creatures too. When we entered the forest, we never expected the resistance that we encountered. I was on a 2-man reconnaissance mission. My 2-man reconnaissance team only had myself and my friend. Beside me was James Payne. He was a master of stealth. James had been highly decorated. He was feared by many and nicknamed the Angel of Death. James was a great spotter as well. We worked together like bees and pollen. He and I had become great friends from working together, and we loved each other as brothers. We fought together so many times it was crazy. Our enemies stood against us acting profane and filled with disdain. We set them straight like John Wayne, carried the load of the fight like a strong cane, and then from the skies we made it rain. We brought the pain, washed our enemies' hopes down the drain, and had a few drinks to entertain. We had seen so much fighting, and many others who were standing in the shade. We lived together on the fade. Forever we were hiding on the cusp of tedious combat or the eve of conflict and war. We were Tier 1 trained operators, elite warriors, and creme de la creme. Our focus was to stop the war before it starts, help the main army get advantage during war, and to be ready to fight on land, sea, or air. I remember some of our tough days, some of our roughest days even. One time, my 5-man team was given a special mission to snatch and grab a ruthless commander from Afghanistan. We got to a town where there were square homes made from the dirt around us. Soot, dirt, and ash were everywhere from recent fighting. There was a sighting of the commander in the area of operation, otherwise known as the AOR, so we drove in to scoop him up. As we searched for him, it became a precarious situation. Walking through the still of the night in a quiet city with our senses peaked, we saw multitudes of torn buildings. There were caves all around us, and most of the civilians disappeared. How eerie and silent it was to not see a soul as we walked through the village. Then, up in the sky, a flare went off. An improvised explosive IED, or improvised explosive device, in other words, had been hiding under a cigarette box, which attacked us, and we walked forward until, through the darkness. Snipers are firing at us! Take cover! I threw my buddy away from the kill zone. Much fire attacked us. Pow! Bang! Boom! As we held undercover angels from the sky. Pop! 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 The choppers swarmed the enemies with the fire as Delta members saved us. We never found the mark, but we did live and get rescued. Now, in my current situation, no one is here to save me.